The wait is finally over. You are now tuned to the very first episode of In the Loop with Lucy. We're going to talk about sex stories, we have fashion tips, and fellas, we have a freaky news fact for you. So stay tuned because In the Loop with Lucy starts now. Okay, before we start today's show, I would like to introduce my lovely host. I have Rain, and I have Sherelle.
Hey.
So what's up, ladies? What we're talking about today?
Okay, so the weather is changing and so is the fashion. Favorite time of the year, I love fall. So many prints, so many fabrics, so many styles. Our generation, we're doing a lot. We're bringing in the summer trends, mixing them in with the fall. When fall came around, I noticed yellow, black, and white were the three main colors that were in right now. That were in. Now it's fox fur.
It's fox fur. On the ground.
It's leather. And going back to the fox fur, please don't do that ombre stuff with the that's
Wait, so you got like green and black ombre fox fur?
Girl, it's about this color, and then people, fading. It just don't look good.
Wait, they dyed it fox fur?
Yeah.
What's your favorite look for a man?
Let's see. I just love men, so like whatever they be wearing, like looks good or whatever like that. But for a clean look going out, I like the blazer, fitted jeans or fitted pants or whatever like that. I can't remember what the shoes are called that they wear with them. Oxfords. Yeah, those. Now going out, I don't care for like a pretty boy type thing, so he needs to be more chill.
More rugged.
Yeah, a little more rugged.
So speaking of fall looks, we have two models to come in the studio today and demonstrate what's something that you can wear during the fall and still be fashionable.
Alright, I happen to be wearing a look that I like to call Urban Gentleman. It's a nice fall look. Alright, so I started with the wingtip loafers, and then I have on some nice slacks. I have on a casual jacket to make the look really relaxed, and I added some minor detailing just to make the look my own. And the reason I call it Urban Gentleman is because I have on a Scully. It kind of gives the look more of a rugged touch. So that's why I did it. You get a little coat, you got your little scarf.
So today I decided to do a fall fashion look. To start off with my shoes, they're just kind of like a schoolgirl type shoe. They're from Steve Madden. That's where you can purchase them at. Then I did a dark tight or legging or stocking, whatever you want to call it, just to keep you warm. Leather, as she stated before, is in right now, so I decided to go with a leather schoolgirl skirt, I guess you could say. Then I did a belt just to kind of tie in a little bit of accessories to the outfit, BCBG little belt, and then a nice scarf, as the other gentleman stated, that'll basically just keep you warm, and then a button up top that can be purchased from Forever 21, and then just a mild light accessory for your arm. And a dark lip. You always want to do a dark lip in the winter.
Speaking of style, guess who was on the cover of GQ?
Girl, who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Girl, Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar.
What?
Yes, he graced the cover, and he was also named as GQ also named him as the next king of rap.
What?
Yes. And they honor him as one of the men of the year. But he stood their party up because he felt that the reporter was being offensive and didn't focus on his success. He focused more on his past and in Compton and gangs and in the hood and stuff like that. And Kendrick Lamar didn't like that.
Okay, well, first of all, Kendrick Lamar ain't no journalist, so he don't get to tell
I was just
the
about to say
reporter
that.
what to write. He's not the reporter's boss. He don't work for GQ company, so how he gonna tell him what to write?
From a reporter's, I'm sorry to cut you off, but like from a reporter's perspective, it's like he's thinking about what story is going to sell. Like, okay, yeah, everybody know Kendrick Lamar, he's hot, SHIT, but at the same time, he wants a story that's going to be like, dang, what happened? Where he come from? What he had to struggle to make his way to the top.
And I feel you guys on the little journalism aspect, but Kendrick Lamar states all of that in his songs. He already states everything about Compton and where he grew up and the gang and the violence and everything like that. He already states that. So why do the reporter feel like he has to go back into that and talk about this? Kendrick Lamar just had a big year. So they should be talking about his success and what he has coming next instead of dwelling in the past. He's trying to move back from that. He done came from the hood.
Because if there's people who don't listen to Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
then they want a background story on who he is. And when you make GQ, that means you're doing something big. And that means you become official. Now I'm stuck on the King of Rap.
I know that is so
because
controversial.
when I think about King of Rap,
Who you think?
first of all, Tupac, Biggie. So you gotta think of people on their level. And I mean, Kendrick is good. I'm not taking that away from him, but I feel like he ain't been in the industry long enough to have a
I
title
don't
like
personally feel like it doesn't matter about the time you've been in the industry, but if you rap and you bring it, and you make other rappers feel some type of way, then obviously he's doing something right.
Enough about Kendrick Lamar. Guess who was at the MTV EMA Awards smoking a blunt on stage?
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
She's a real girl.
Yeah, I like
That's
her.
not what I want to say.
I'm not a huge
Miley
Miley. I mean,
is a
I don't
real-
dislike her, but I'm not a huge Miley fan.
She's that girl.
Well, Miley Cyrus won the best video for her single Wrecking Ball. And after her crazy 2 performances at the MTV EMA Awards, she decided to get up on stage and accept her award and pull a blunt out of her vintage Chanel purse and smoke it on stage. Right on
She
stage.
was just like,
right on stage. blowing it out.
and then her video Wrecking Ball, wasn't she naked?
Butt naked.
But
Butt-
booty
butt booty
naked,
naked.
Now-
on the Wrecking Ball.
One thing I can't take away from Miley is that she is talented. She can sing.
Mm-hmm.
My issue with Miley Cyrus is trying to, going away from Hannah Montana. Now she's trying to be grown. But this, I love black people, and then trying to portray, like, what? First of all black women are not wild. We are not hypersexual. We don't, that's just not us. And that drove me pissed, that drove me making me so
But,
mad.
I
when
mean,
white
I
girls try to be
understand where
black.
Miley coming from. Outside looking in, if I'm a white girl looking in and this is all I see, then I'm gonna think
But that's not all she sees. Look what industry she's in. That's
she's
not
in,
all she
I
sees.
mean,
Well,
majority of the
I
girls
think
you see girls in music videos, they titties up,
But
shaking
I don't
it.
think she's doing that. I think she's going with the trend. What's in now? Everybody's twerking.
She
Everybody's
said that
twerking.
Beyonce not twerking.
Beyonce do be
Beyonce, she moves her
Beyonce-
body, but she don't
Girl,
twerk.
Beyonce,
Right.
Okay, but Beyonce is a classy
Beyonce doesn't
woman.
count.
But
she don't
Gabrielle
count.
Union is classy.
She don't even count. She don't make music.
I'm talking about black women in that industry. They're in Hollywood, period. Not all black women carry themselves like that.
Which is true.
She's trying to break away from the Hannah Montana thing. She's trying to keep her name relevant. So she's doing anything as possible.
She said that she's going to make history.
Yeah.
That is enough about Miley Cyrus.
Okay, well, guess who's reunited at Coachella next year?
Who?
Outkast.
Girl.
I
When is the
love
last time you
Outkast.
guys
Andre
heard
3000, so
of
sexy.
Outkast being together as a group?
Bones of Black.
Was I in middle school or high school? I can't even remember.
Well,
We were in high
2006, Idlewild, that was around the last time they were together as a group. But they've been doing their own solo careers. Andre 3000's been in movies and stuff, so it's Big Boy and whatnot. But by Billboard sources, that they are going to get together next year for Coachella and reunite in a reunion.
what the heck is Coachella?
Coachella
You
is
never
like
heard
a
of
big
Coachella.
concert, girl.
No.
You know the Tupac hologram, everything.
I mean, I heard about it, but I didn't. Coachella. No, I didn't.
Oh, well,
That's
I have to go there at some point. People be out there partying. Well, Outkast is supposed to kick off the reunion for a lot more artists and groups that are going to come to Coachella next spring, summertime. I wonder who else they're going to bring. I have no clue.
They need to bring. I ain't gonna even tell y'all.
Who?
They need to bring. Let's see, the Fugees
Yes.
need to be there. Oh, Goody Mob.
Who the
Yeah.
hell? Who is Goody
How you know?
I
What?
What? Good to
Okay. Backstreet Boys, NSYNC.
Girl, just because.
MTV Awards.
Did she say?
Girl, I was going crazy when Destiny's Child need to be on there.
No, Destiny Child don't.
Yes, they do.
Girl, these are classics.
Right, we talking about classics.
Come on. Speaking of classics, I went to the movies this weekend and cried my eyes out.
Girl,
you guys.
Girl.
Best Man Holiday.
Cried my eyes out and had an orgasm at the same time when Morris Chestnut came out, honey. Oh my God.
Let me tell you this. Morris Chestnut is every piece of sex.
They came out with the
chocolate.
Can You Stand love
Rain, I need you. And then I love.
That was my part.
But my favorite part of the movies, of course, is the previews.
Right.
And
Really?
yeah, the previews, of course.
It makes you want to know
what's coming up next. What's coming up next? And the face that I kept seeing the most is, of course, Kevin Hart. He has 2 movies coming out next year, the beginning of the year. He has Ride Along, starring Ice Cube, and he has another movie called About Last Night that's also coming out, and that's coming out
On
Valentine's Day.
on Valentine's Day, and Ride Along is coming out January 17th. But he has 5 other movies coming out that year too.
That
Like, he's
man is
doing big
He's
things,
working.
doing
He's
real big
really
things.
working. I
Like,
love Kevin Hart.
Me too.
I would
At
love
first
to
I
see
thought he
him.
couldn't act, but he grew on me.
Yeah.
But I would love to see him play a more versatile role.
Yeah,
He always
of course.
plays that comedian, that funny dude.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think I can ever take Kevin Hart serious.
Seriously. And one of the movies that he has coming out next year is Think Like a Man too. Did you guys see the first one?
Yeah.
I didn't.
You didn't
What?
What? Girl, that movie was like
Girl,
number 2.
everybody in the movie theater, all the chicks had their notebooks out, writing down notes.
Oh, no,
I guess
number
that's
one.
why. Never mind. But yeah, I haven't seen Think Like a Man.
It's great. It was great. I can't wait till it comes out. I'm gonna be the first one to see it. It's probably gonna be number 1 again for like 3-4 months. But it's great. Steve Harvey did a great job.
So we're going to move on to the next segment of the show. And for this show, we brought in a few people from around town so we could have some biased opinions on this show. So stay tuned and you'll see what's coming next. Welcome back to In the Loop with Lucy. I like to call this the raw portion of the show. I'm going to talk about everything and I'm going to be asking several questions. And I asked a couple of people to come join me. So before I get into the questions, I'm going to introduce them. We have Keem, we have Miss Destiny, we have Javon, we have Cool, and we have Tony Go Hard. So my first question for you guys is, how do you know if it's lust or love? You know, you're in a relationship, you've been talking for someone for a while, and you're like, I'm really feeling this person. You might think that you like her, you might think that you love her, but say that she gets on your nerves. She does this one thing, or he does this one thing, and you're like, oh my God, I do not love this person. So how do you know if it's lust, or how do you know if it's love?
If it's just sex, if she eat all your cashew peanuts, then you be like, you get mad at her like, bitch, why you eat all my peanuts? You don't love that bitch, man.
But you don't love that bitch.
I say, when if you get mad at somebody or that person and your feelings still stay the same, then that means you love them. Like, if that doesn't change anything about how you feel and you still want them in your face, then you love them. But if you want, like, get out the door, I don't even want to see you.
I say, if you catch her with her weave out and you still accept her for her,
That's love.
I ain't never been in love, so I don't know. I can't really.
Really?
I believe it's
Maybe in high school, but that don't really count. So in my adult life, no.
I believe it's the time and effort that you put into it, you know. And if like you're able to look at them and accept their flaws,
Then that's
love.
love.
That's love.
Okay,
if you
so-
can't, then they ain't love.
But what if she tell you her front tooth is fake? Like after like a month.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
like,
If
2
my
months.
boyfriend comes up to me and says, you know what, babe, I got something to tell you, my front tooth fake.
I'm going to ask him to.
You're right. But let me say this, I'm going to forever stare at that.
But what if you know there's no
And don't
scar?
ever take it out.
I want to see it taken out just in case. I just want to know, like, what you take out the weave?
I see you like
Take
that.
out
You
the
would
tooth.
take.
Okay,
no albums.
so my next question is, how do you know when you're ready to be in a relationship?
No, that's a tough
I think that one comes with maturity. I don't think that it necessarily matters as far as how long you've been with the person, but I think it actually comes with like an age. I just feel like at a certain age, you're just not at that point yet. You haven't lived your life, you haven't went out enough, you haven't just experienced yourself.
I think you pushing it too forward, as in to
Marriage.
marriage. Yeah. Relationships
No.
can come at any age.
Yeah.
Love can come at any age.
that's what I was saying. I wouldn't necessarily give it age. It's more like, is the person ready? Because like me with my situation, I was talking to my girlfriend for like 2 years before we actually started going together. But I had to, like you said, finish running the streets and stuff till I realized, you know what? She here for me. I want to be here for her. I love her already, so I might as well just go ahead and just take that next step. And
I feel like I'm in that situation right now. Me and the guy that I'm talking to, we've been talking for like 7-8 months now. But we're not in a relationship, and I don't feel like no pressure into asking him for a relationship because he might not be ready, and I'm still chilling too. So until he gets ready and until I get ready, then then that's when we will decide.
I'm kind of a different person. I'm an emotional person. Like I feel like if the emotions are there and we're on the same entity, then I don't want to rush into something. But if we're on that same page, then why not be in a relationship?
Exactly.
I'm the type of person that I'm not going to do a relationship or girlfriend duty,
and I'm not your girlfriend.
No, some chicks be playing wifey, and I be like, no, girl, he ain't put no ring on your finger.
Well, we gonna talk.
I mean, like, see, I'm the type of person. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm all for you, and so. I don't mind catering to my man. If you want breakfast in bed, you got it. If you want me to do this for you, if you want me to go out by my way, I'm gonna do it. But if we just talking,
so we can't get no offers.
It's a difference. But yeah, if we're just talking, you know, okay, of course I'm gonna show you a little bit of what I'm working with, but don't expect it 24/7 if you're not trying to be my boyfriend.
Exactly, because then you become comfortable.
Then then you're never gonna want to put a title on it. You're gonna be like, oh well, we already do. Yeah, so I just feel like don't push it. Yeah.
What does a person have to have in order to be in a relationship? Because I want one, but I'm not looking for one. If it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. But we have to be able to have fun. I have to be able to laugh. That is very important in my life. Yeah. Like, I look at couples and I'm like, y'all look so boring. Like, y'all take each other serious. Like, laugh sometimes. Or, I don't know. So what does it take?
Yeah, I like the spontaneous.
It depends on what you like in a person. Like, for me, I'm a spontaneous person. I like to do stuff. I hate staying at home, man.
You gotta keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Women say they spontaneous, but
so would you have sex in 10 lives?
So,
that counts as
we keeping it real. I'm about doing whatever it is that I have to do to keep my man, to please my man.
Girl,
so,
it's a
yeah, but it has to be equal. Basically, if I'm talking to somebody, you have to be doing better than me or on the same level. Like, I am not about
y'all
to
can't build together?
We can build together, but baby, you better have a foundation. Because if you don't have nothing, if you don't have nothing, then
we can't do anything.
Exactly. Okay, so we're back. And right now we're talking about how soon is too soon for someone to have sex, or if you're in a relationship, what's the time period that you have to wait to have sex with your significant other?
I'll give it 2 hours still.
2 hours.
I had a classmate, and we was just texting back and forth. Then one night she came over, I hit, and that was it.
You had that awkward feeling in class?
Matter of fact, she stopped coming to class. She dropped out of class.
So that would was good.
I bet it wasn't because I wasn't.
Nah, it was good.
We're trying to build a relationship. What's too soon to have sex?
Well, if you're in a relationship, it just period. If you talking to for one, I would never talk to nobody and just have sex with them. We're going to be together, but. Some women aren't like that, some men aren't like that. So that is a question too. If you're in a relationship with somebody, how long does that person have to wait?
I think if you're not in the gray, if you both know where y'all stand,
both comfortable,
and y'all are dating or whatever like that, and you have sex, then I feel like then that may not be a bad thing because y'all both know where y'all stand. Now, when it's in the gray, y'all talking, but he may be talking to somebody else, and she's wanting a relationship. I feel like you need to hold out because as a woman, you're gonna get your heart broken. You're gonna get your feelings hurt.
If the sex is horrible, would you stay or would you leave? Like, say he has everything. You love this boy.
I ain't never got
then that woman is a fool. And I'll say why she's a fool. Because this man is providing everything. Now, if he's lacking in the bedroom, they got sex therapists. You can always teach somebody how to have sex.
You can't make that
it's not that deep. I mean, sex is very important, but it's just not that deep. Like, people put sex above everything.
And that's not what's most important in a relationship. If you're dating,
but it's a great aspect.
I think these young women have not had somebody that has not pleased me.
No, I definitely disagree because I definitely disagree. The guy that I'm with now, I love our sex. Love our sex. But that does not mean that is the top thing that I am looking for from him. It's conversation. It's what are we doing on our dates. Like, yeah, your sex can be all of that, but if you're not meeting me in other areas, you and your sex can go.
Okay, I see going, and I'm afraid to bring up the next topic. So, we're talking about infidelity. That's all we see in the news. College. You wanted to be here, so why cheat?
I'm faithful.
Any cheaters in
Don't
the
even put
house?
me in this. I don't even want to
I
talk
mean,
about that.
as humans, like we don't really know what we want. Like if we see something nice, we're just gonna go for it.
But you're making a commitment to this person. I'm the type of person, if you want to be here, you're going to do what you have to do. And if you don't want to be here, if you feel like you're going to cheat, bounce. Bye.
Well,
You know?
swing.
Because
Don't
there's
be
a
selfish.
million other y'all
I would
and
never
I'm not.
say, yeah, don't be
Swing.
selfish.
It's not a
Don't be
million.
selfish.
That's one thing girls love to say that's not true. It's not a million other me's out there.
So,
Yes, it is.
It's one me and I'm good at
Okay,
it.
so that's
I
a
feel like
better
that-
view.
that-
Okay, what's a
There's
million?
no
That's a
doubt.
good looking man, and I'm not
One
worried.
gender only. So women don't cheat.
Women do cheat.
Women do
Women are
cheat.
smart. Cheating.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
like,
good topic. That's a good topic. 'Cause I think
Yeah.
guys and girls have a different level of
Emotional.
Emotional cheating is the most.
That's the worst cheating.
The worst,
Yeah.
the worst hurtful. My
Emotional
mean?
cheating.
What's
When a
the difference
man
between
connects with another woman on an emotional level,
That
I would
he
rather
shares
you
with
sleep
you.
with a chick than to connect with
Yeah.
someone on
If
an
you tell
emotional
me,
level.
if you tell me that you went over to her house and you guys whatever and you left, then okay, this may sound a little naive, but I am more prone to take you back than my homegirl calling me, telling me that she see y'all at Harry's having dinner. Because you're taking this girl on dates. You guys are intimate. You like her. You know, if you went over there and just, got some or whatever, okay, we gonna discuss that too, but I'm more prone to have conversation with you
Yeah.
if you did that versus you're out in Lake Ellen.
Or
That's
if,
something
or
that
if
you
she
never
texts
do.
you and you
Maybe
sit here
she
laughing, I'm like, who making you
Maybe she
laugh?
just
Right. Or you love him or something like that.
I mean,
It's a certain. It's just a
don't come
line
with a
of
free-
respect. Okay, so this section of the show is called Foreign or Boring. We're talking about how men say that they only want these constructed women. They want the big boobs, they want the big butt, the small waist, the slanted eyes,
The long
the long hair, and how some women really try to make their bodies like what these rappers talk about. So, what type of women do you guys like? Or-
Miracle Watts.
Born.
Born.
Okay, so y'all said
I mean,
y'all
doesn't
said that
matter.
y'all like foreign girls, but then when your girlfriend get weave in her hair, or when she try to wear these little waist shapers and stuff to make her waist small,
Why you can't be
why you gotta do
natural?
all of that?
Why you
Yeah.
can't just
I don't have
insert
a
your
problem with that,
natural
but
view?
I don't think you gotta use that ass lifter and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Shit
certain
like that,
things is
man.
overdoing it.
I see
I
some
don't
pussy,
mind
I
that.
like,
No, I feel like they go too far with the butt shots and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
girl,
I
just
have
be
no problem
you.
with that either.
Just love your body. Why are you walking around trying to look like everybody else? Then you're no longer different. You're
You're
the
just
same.
like-
I mean, if she's doing it for her, that's what she wants, then I accept that.
9.9 times out of 10, she is not doing it for herself.
She want to be like the
She's
girls in
doing
the
it
video,
over
or
and over.
whoever
She
gets
makes
the
it so
most.
hard.
Yeah, whoever gets the most attention. Like, dang, Nicki Minaj got the most attention. So
Yeah,
now
more attention.
she's about to get melons in her behind because she wants to look like Nicki.
So
Like,
you
and that's
can-
it. So this brings me to the next topic. Do you guys think that it's true that women only date party promoters, athletes, or boys who got it, or like what's some ballers?
Nah,
It
nah.
depends
I think
on the
that's
girl.
small-minded
Yeah.
women. You feel me? That don't come with every woman.
So
They
you would say
swear
that's
they're not
stereotype.
small-minded.
They ain't
They're
never had
like,
nothing.
I want the best. Well, who said the best was the man who's making the most money? It could be the
Girl, stop.
the plumber.
Okay, so
I
I have a scenario. Okay, so for the ladies, say it's this boy. He's okay looking. He drives a 1992 Corolla, and
That's a good car. That's a real good car.
he
Yeah.
drives a 1992
What kind of last
Corolla.
years?
He he's going to school to be a pharmacist, but his breath stink, and
No.
he don't know how to dress.
No.
But he has everything else that you look
No.
for.
No.
We won't even
First
get
of all,
past
bad
the fact
hygiene
that, yeah,
is
his breath
a huge
stink.
turn off.
Yeah, you
'Cause
won't
you
even
can
get past that.
Okay, so fellas, say it's a bomb.com girl. Like, she is beautiful. Everything that you're looking for. But she stays at home with her mama. And she's 27. She works at Walmart. And she drives a 1991 Galant.
That's a bad car. That
But she caters to you.
Wait, hold on. Don't
She
do the
cooks
glass
for
though, 'cause
you.
I had a glass. My mama gave
But
it to me.
listen, she does everything for you, like she makes you feel like that dude, would you stop talking to her because of her situation?
I wouldn't, cause
Depends on her.
But that's a woman with no goals. That's a woman with no goals. She's 27 years old and lives at home with her mother. What excuse?
We are all given the same opportunities.
Exactly.
But she may not have the right attitude to achieve them yet, so she may have goals, just ain't got there yet. So what I do,
How have you not got there? at
well, see,
27?
this is what I do. I talk to people. I figure out what it is that they want to do. She may have never had nobody to talk to her. So with her being 27, still working at Walmart, still living with her mama, we gonna speak. We gonna find out what you want to do with
Oh,
your
you feel get back
promoters
in
and
that
stuff.
question. Yeah, that was the question.
Yeah.
Do you feel like
Y'all
women
stop
only
that,
talk to party promoters, which is not true.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, I would talk to an average boy.
No, y'all don't. Y'all
Yes,
don't get
You
that guy
cannot talk about every female. Every
Yeah,
female. First of all, I don't like
I-
guys that are always on the scene.
I like a
Y'all
low-key
always
boy.
want somebody who is that guy though.
No, 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 no,
Regardless
no,
of
no, 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 no. I like a low key boy.
Very low-key.
And once I find out that you're not low key, it's going to be issues because I'm not an attention seeker.
I don't want anyone that my
Exactly.
friend can be
I'm
like,
not
oh,
an
my friend
attention
is
seeker.
my
You
friend.
just hit it. Girls who are attention seekers want men who are always on the scene because they want to be that chick
On
that's
the scene
with
with
that
them.
dude.
And
And that's like that.
those are
If
the
you're,
girls.
if you're mature and if you're serious about yourself
You
and
just
about a
want somebody
relationship,
who you feel good.
you're not gonna be going for the guy that's always on the scene.
And those are the girls who have
And if
the
you
most
already
problems.
have it, if you already have yourself established, then why would you want this guy that's always on the scene? Everybody knows him. Everybody's gonna be calling your phone, texting you, girl, I seen your man,
Such and
this,
such
that,
and
and another.
such.
He was with
Such
this,
and
that, and
such.
another.
That's
How about
something
this woman
who's
that you
on
don't
the
even
scene.
know?
This concludes the very first show of In the Loop with Lucy. I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen thus far. But don't worry, we'll be back next month. Until next time, I'm Lucy,
I'm Rain. I'm Sherelle.
and this is The Loop.